Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Jill with At Home with Jill. It's 5 o'clock in the morning and I am stripping my sheets because my daughter's rabbit decided to pee on my bed. Okay, so I can't even make this stuff up, you guys. I walked out to the kitchen at like 4:45 and when I came back with my coffee, well, first of all, I walked out with my coffee, okay? Oh my gosh, I walked out to make my coffee. And when I passed by the dining room, I thought to myself, wow, his litter box stinks. I bet he doesn't even want to use it. And I started getting nervous, thinking like, I hope he hasn't been peeing in the house. And my daughter is usually very good about his litter box, okay? Let me just say that. It doesn't usually get to that point. But I think she's been very distracted. But anyway, so I come back to my room with my coffee and I see that first. I saw pee on the down comforter that had been on the floor. And then I was like, oh gosh, oh no. And then I remembered that he was in bed with me in the morning too. So then I started checking my bed and I found that he also peed on my bed. So I stripped my sheets right away. I laid down that new sheet because I wasn't ready to get up yet. I wanted to lay in bed with my coffee. So I laid that other sheet down so I could stay in bed and relax for a little bit after I put my sheets in the wash. But anyway, now I'm treating the down comforter. So I sprayed a bunch of carpet cleaner on it. And because I don't have laundry stain stuff. I just don't right now. So anyway, I sprayed carpet cleaner on it and then put the OxyClean all over it. And I'm just letting it sit until the washer is open for me to put it in there. Also, guys, I put laundry stuff in these cubbies and I've been using the tabletop for laundry and that's been really nice. Like I just pull things out of the dryer and set them onto that counter, which actually helps a lot because I'm usually scrambling to find a hamper to put the clean clothes from the dryer into so I can carry it somewhere else. Because I don't like just grabbing things from the dryer and having things falling on the floor that are clean. But now I just transfer things from the dryer to the top of that cubby shelf and it's been perfect. So anyway, and I use it for folding too, but all of this stuff that came out of the dryer was closet stuff, but like I'll fold stuff up there. Anyway, it's been really nice. Also like having the laundry stuff in the cubbies. I don't know why I didn't think of that the day I rearranged, but the next day was like, wait, why are these things up on the counter when these cubby shelves are open? So anyway, yay, now my down comforter is in there. And by the way, this is not a real down comforter because I realize like down comforters can't just get washed and dried at home, I don't think. But mine's a down alternative. I just call it a down comforter, but it is down alternative. So it is machine washable. But anyway, my mattress protector is not out of the dryer yet. So I'm just folding up my sheets so they don't get super wrinkly as I wait for the mattress protector to come out since that goes down first, which thank God I have on there. Thank God. Like years ago, I realized like I think everyone should use a mattress protector. Like I used to only think of them as like for kids. So like in case kids wet the bed or something, but I just have them on all the beds all the time now because accidents happen, spills, drool, who knows what, okay? Things happen. And so I just like having mattress protectors all the time on every bed. And I'm so glad because, oh my gosh, his pee did not get onto this foam thing on my bed. Like I would have been so upset. I probably would have just thrown it away. And that would suck. So anyway, I was so close to waking my daughter up at 5 o'clock in the morning and making her scrub that litter box. Let me tell you, I was like, oh my gosh. Like I am doing all this work with my bed so early in the morning because she didn't clean his litter box. But I ended up, because I was paranoid, okay? I was paranoid he would pee again. So what I did was I put him outside in the grass. We have this little cage out there to give him outside time. And so I put him out there earlier than normal. And he was right next to Fluffy. So Fluffy would be able to protect him if a predator came by. So I had him outside until my daughter woke up. And then I was like, your rabbit is outside. You need to scrub his litter box. He peed on my bed and on my floor, on my down comforter. So anyway, done talking about that. Sorry, guys. Okay, so anyway, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, sorry, I don't usually blab about rabbit pee. My channel is mostly decluttering and cleaning, and today, also, let me just, I guess I'll just say this. Like, I am on a minimalism journey, okay? I've literally been on this journey for like 12 years at this point, okay? Like, for 12 years, I have been trying to just be able to have only what we need so that the house is easy to clean, easy to take care of, but I've always had an accumulation problem, which is why I've been on this journey for so long. But I've recently been so much more mindful and intentional with what I buy or bring into the house. And so anyway, I've been making a lot of changes recently with my house, and I've been decluttering a lot more again. And so I'm on like this newly refreshed minimalism journey. And honestly, I don't even love the word minimalism anymore. It's just, I want my house simplified. I want it easy to clean up, easy to tidy, not just having a bunch of stuff everywhere that we don't need. So anyway, I started decluttering my closet like last week, I think, and it's been like this ever since. I never finished. I never finished the project. So today I'm actually cleaning my room and like touching everything in my room. I did not declutter the bins, the sentimental bins yet, so I just ended up putting them back. They've just been sitting here on the floor because I didn't declutter them yet, and I wanted to pull everything out and not put anything back unless it was decluttered, but now I'm putting it back because I'm tired of it sitting on my floor. So I will revisit this closet again sometime, but I'm not ready to go through these bins, okay? I'm just not ready. It's hard stuff. So, but my closet does look a million times better. Like, it was such a disaster, okay? There was stuff piled high in there. And now it's minimal again. Even though I have the bins that need to be gone through, it's still minimal. So, anyway, now I'm speeding this up because this took a while, but I am going through all this stuff. This stuff was some stuff from my closet and some stuff from the office declutter, but so anyway, I'm just making sure like everything has a home, and if it doesn't, it's going in the trash or the declutter, whatever, the donation. So anyway, this video today is a mixture of decluttering, cleaning, tidying. I'm tackling problem areas in my home. I have a bunch of problem areas right now that, like, when I walk around my house, there's certain areas that are really stressing me out. And so I tried to tackle those areas today. This was one of them. My whole room was one of them, actually. And there's a spot out in my living room, like in the entryway right by the front door, that has been piling up with stuff, and it's stressing me out. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just tackling stuff today. And I made a video. So Yeah. And the day that I'm editing this, we are actually leaving for camping the day that I'm doing this voiceover. And you guys will see this video while I'm camping. And yeah, so I don't know why I said that. That doesn't really matter. But anyway, we're getting stuff done today. That's all. That's what my point is. We're getting stuff done today because, yeah. I was also very unmotivated today, honestly. And the rabbit doing what he did was the push I needed to get started. And then today was actually one of those days where, like, once I got up and going, I couldn't stop. So, like, I literally did not sit down this day. And I didn't even film everything I did. And this was almost 3 hours of footage in this video. But there was so much more that I didn't even film. Like, I had to spend a bunch of time dealing with Amazon returns and boxing up stuff and printing out labels and organizing all my returns so that I could go to UPS as soon as they open in the morning and drop stuff off. I had stuff that was like I accidentally didn't return it in time and the deadline has passed, and so I was like contacting Amazon trying to get new labels, but they wouldn't give me new labels because they're really cracking down on their return policies. And so that really sucks because I ordered my husband like a $45 cooler in May for his lunches because his cooler broke. But then when I ordered it, he came home that same day with one that he bought at Walmart, and I was like, oh my gosh, I just ordered you one. So anyway, when it came, he decided he liked the Walmart one better. And then when I went to go return the one I ordered at UPS, they were like, oh, you need to box this up yourself and print a label. And I'm like, oh man, I didn't notice that. So then it rode around in my trunk for months and I forgot about it. And now it's too late. And I'm just, you guys, I can't. I've just had so much on my mind lately and I've been so busy. Now I'm out $45 for that cooler and I'm really bummed. But anyway, I've had so much going on also, like behind the scenes that you guys don't see and hear about. Just with personal things, not me necessarily, but like very close people to me. I'm not even going to say who, but just we've had so much going on this summer between being busy and what's going on with people. So anyway, with my peoples, I had been wanting to declutter that little shelf thing for so long, so long. And I finally did it. I've just been, you guys, do you ever just look at an area for weeks and weeks and think in your head, oh my gosh, I want this surface cleared, but I just don't have the brain capacity to do it. Like I can't make these decisions. And that's why I didn't go through those bins in my closet. I can't make decisions right now. Also in this video, I end up vacuum sealing my wedding dress and that bridesmaid's dress. I am going to list that bridesmaid's dress on OfferUp, but I figured in the meantime, while it's listed, I'm just going to vacuum seal it and throw it up in the loft. So I did that with my wedding dress as well. I didn't list it yet. Again, I can't make that decision right now. I think I'm going to donate my wedding dress. And a lot of you guys gave me some really good ideas on what to do with wedding dresses in the comments on my, like a couple videos ago. I loved those ideas. And so I'm going to think about all those. But for now, I can't make a decision. So I'm just putting it up in the loft for now, vacuum sealed. Yeah, the bag it was in literally disintegrated and it made a huge mess all over my floor. And I had to change my clothes after I dealt with it. So it was disgusting. It really grossed me out, actually. which is so weird. It's like, what material was that? But anyway, putting away laundry now, and I am speeding this up because, yeah, I don't know. I'm speeding it up. This was 3 hours of footage in this video, you guys. So a lot of it I had to speed up way more than I speed up my videos normally, to get it down to like a reasonable time. So I thought about putting it in 2 videos, but I'm like, that would be weird. So I just sped a lot of it up. So yeah. Okay, I'm going to stop talking now. I've been talking for 15 minutes. Also, thank you guys so much who are subscribing lately, my new subscribers, because I'm getting closer to that 20,000 goal. I am so excited. Oh my gosh, that I'm even like on my way to 20,000. Like, I just can't believe it, and I'm so excited. So thank you all who have subscribed lately, and thank you all to my OGs who have been here forever. And oh man, what a journey it's been. Like, leave a comment down below if you were here in the beginning and remember what my house used to look like on the daily, okay? Gosh, I've come a long way. And yeah, even recently, even just the past month, I have been staying on top of things so much more lately. But I do also, like, I'm nervous because I go through phases. It's so hard to explain. I go through phases of like having a lot of motivation and a lot of energy to get stuff done, and then I go through phases of like really dragging and having a hard time doing things in my house. But also, I just remembered too, I have all the shiplap boards cut and ready to nail up in my daughter's room, and they're stacked up outside, and I've totally forgotten about it. And all I need to do is plug in the air compressor and the nail gun and nail them up, and then I can paint in there and do the things I want to do to their loft beds, because once I paint so I'm going to nail shiplap up on their walls, I'm going to paint it white, I'm going to paint their loft beds white, and then I have curtains to put up and string lights to hang like from their loft beds. And so I really want to get that done soon too. So I think after this camping trip, I'm going to do that, because when we get home from this camping trip, we have 3 weeks until our next camping trip, which is in Idaho for my niece's baby shower. I'm so excited that I get to go to her baby shower. We decided to make it a camping trip instead of just flying me out. For the same amount of money as my plane tickets round trip to Idaho, we can pay in gas for our whole family to go there and camp and see my sister and all her kids, and my parents are going. So it's actually going to be a little mini high school. Oh my gosh. It's going to be a little mini family reunion in Idaho, and I'm very excited. The only bummer is my brother won't be going, but it's going to be really good to see my sister and her kids, because we haven't seen them since December in Tennessee for my niece's wedding. But now that same niece is having her baby shower. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And it's my niece who stayed with me for months, you guys. And she was in my YouTube videos 2 years ago when she was staying with me. And we just bonded so much. She literally feels more like a daughter to me than my niece. So I'm just over the moon excited about this. But yeah, you guys, this bag literally just disintegrated all over my bedroom floor. I'm scooping up as much as I can, and then I'm going to vacuum it up. But my knees turned white from kneeling on the floor, okay? And then I changed my clothes because it was like puffing up everywhere at me. Like, that really grosses me out. Like, I'm not joking. Like, what material does that? It's so gross. Okay, moving on. And I feel like I really need to stop talking. And also, my throat is a little sore and my voice sounds rough right now, and talking is not helping that at all. And now we're going on 20 minutes. I've been blabbing for 20 minutes.
So the down comforter just came out of the dryer, and there's just a couple little damp spots, barely damp. I'm just going to let it sit out for the rest of the day until it feels fully dry in those little spots. And then I'll put it in the duvet cover. But thankfully, there is absolutely zero sign whatsoever of where the pee was. So praise God for that, because whew, that would suck. But yeah, there we go. All the bedding is washed. Whoop, whoop.
Okay, so I'm really tired of looking at this area, you guys. I'm really tired of it. So this table was originally here because my son had a bunch of miniature, like, figure things to paint, like these figurines. It's called Warhammer. It's his hobby, okay? He glues them and paints them and all that, and that's why this table was here. And then it's that heat lamp hanging on the wall too. My daughter was taking care of a baby bird that fell out of its nest. She kept that thing alive for 3 weeks, and then it died, sadly. But that bird was sitting on this table under that heat lamp, and then and then stuff just started piling on it. I made my son take all his paint stuff away because it looked even worse with all his stuff up there. And then I started sticking donation stuff underneath it, and then shoes would get kicked under. Like, it's just been an issue, okay? It's been really annoying to look at. So I'm taking this table out, and I found those 2 big water jugs on the left over there by the piano. I found those in the kitchen when I decluttered, and we bought those months ago when our well was being fixed and we thought we would run out of drinking water. But we didn't end up using those, but now it's been sitting around for so long, like I don't want to use them for drinking water. So I decided I'm going to use them for watering my plants, because I can't water my plants with our sink water because we have a water softener, and our water softener slowly killed all of my house plants that were thriving for so long, and then they slowly started dying, and I found out it was because of the water softener. Apparently, salty water softener water kills plants over time, but it's so slow that you don't realize it's happening. So I bought this new house plant up there on the piano, and I use like different water to water it. I fill up jugs from my mom's sink, or I use water bottles or whatever. So I'm going to use those for watering my plant. And now I'm just getting this toilet paper pack out of here. Okay, and now I'm tackling this spot. So about a year ago, we had that rescue dog, the English bulldog, that we were going to adopt, and he started peeing all over the house. He peed over here he like lifted his leg on the corner of my brand new bed, okay? And it got on the rug, and the stain keeps coming back. So anyway, I'm tackling that, but also the rabbit pee got on my rug a little bit too, because that's where the down comforter was, and so some of it got on the rug, and so I'm just taking care of that. So I sprayed carpet cleaner on the spots and left it for like 10 minutes or 15 even maybe, and then I came back with the carpet cleaner, or the carpet shampooer, the green machine, and I thought I was going to put OxyClean in the machine, but then when I went to fill up the water reservoir thing, it says on there only use the Bissell solution. So that's what I did. I put the Bissell solution in there with water, and oh my gosh, you guys, it is sucking up some nasty crap. Okay, it is looking pretty gnarly and nasty in there. But This was so satisfying. It got really, really clean. So then I decided to grab a dining table chair and bring it in here and see if I could get that clean. And nope. The dining chairs, you guys, I don't know what it is, but they just got so stained. The stains do not come up. Like, they don't get clean. So anyway, I think I'm going to buy some waterproof vinyl like chair covers to go over these because I'm really tired of looking at them. Like, it just looks so gross, and like no matter what I do, it just stays looking nasty. So yeah, it's time to buy some covers for these. I should have bought them in the beginning, so then they would look nice when I want to sell them, because when we get our kitchen done and we have a big island, we're not going to have a dining table anymore. So, because we don't have room. Look at that. Oh, that is so gross. So gross. You know what's really funny is I was dreading doing this voiceover because I felt like I had nothing to say, and I literally haven't shut up. But okay, so here's the kitchen after a whole day of me getting stuff done. It's not too bad, but like someone made eggs right there, and that was actually my 7-year-old. She made eggs. We did a fend for yourself dinner night tonight, and so I had one kid make mac and cheese for everybody, and then Aubrey made some eggs, and we had leftover taco meat and beans that my kids used to make like nachos and stuff. So it was a very random dinner night. So the kitchen's kind of messy, but it's not too bad because, like I said, I've been keeping up on my stuff. I have been coming to the sink at least 3 times a day, every day recently, and just filling up the dishwasher with dirty dishes, like rinsing and putting them in the dishwasher all day so that at night I only have like dinner stuff in the sink. And it has been so nice because now after I load the dishwasher and get that going, I'm not too exhausted to do the hand wash items, which usually my normal self would let the dishes pile up all day and then stand here for 30 minutes rinsing them at night and then be too tired to do the leftover stuff that didn't fit in the dishwasher. So this has been a really nice change. I've just been so much better about keeping up on this stuff so that my job is easier. I don't know why I didn't do this sooner, you guys, but I am seeing the benefit, and so that's going to help me continue on like this. So that's the thing. I am the type of person where I learn things the hard way, and I learn things very, very, very slowly. Like things like this, okay? It's like after years of slaving away on dirty dishes after neglecting them, now I'm finally learning how much easier it is to just stay on top of them. And now I don't hate doing dishes. Like I've always hated doing dishes because I left them piling up with food stuck all over. Anyway, whatever. I'm done. And what's funny is my mom actually told me, because ever since I can remember, my mom never had dishes piling in the sink. She was never scrubbing stuck on food and whatever. But she told me she actually was the same way as me in the beginning of her marriage and everything. And like for years when she had little kids and stuff, like it took her a long time to figure it out too. So yeah, I don't know. Also, a lot of people wonder like, how does your house get like this? Blah, blah, blah. This is no hate on my mom, okay? But I grew up with everything just kind of done for me. So I didn't learn how to clean. I didn't learn how to clean up after myself. You know, my mom would make me clean my room every once in a while before I could do something because it was a disaster. But like, you know, I went to public school and I would come home and my room was clean because my mom would do it. And the house was always clean. Like, my mom would clean the house when we were at school, and then we would come home and it was just a clean house. And like, I don't know, like I just didn't do anything, and I never saw my mom do it, and I didn't know how to clean. Like, there are people that grow up like that and they just don't know how to do it. So you got to learn things the hard way, and then you get people on the internet bashing you because your house is messy. So anyway, it is what it is. And I know I put myself on the internet, and so I have to be open to getting the criticism because I'm putting videos out here. But yeah, people just need to be more kind, you know? Also, 9:30 at night now when I'm doing this, and it was the last thing I wanted to do, but I was like, you know what? I don't want to do this tomorrow, and I want to sleep comfortably tonight, and I don't sleep comfortably when my bed isn't made right. So I'm doing it. And I will never, ever, ever, ever buy a duvet cover again that has a button closure. Why? Why did I do that? Why did I buy this? I want like a zipper, never again buttons, okay? But this was expensive, so I'm not going to replace it yet. So yeah, anyway, I'm making my bed so I can go to bed. So I think this is the last thing I did in this video. I'm pretty sure. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope it was motivating for you guys. I hope that you get motivated to get up and do something in your own home if you were feeling uninspired or unmotivated or lazy or whatever. Oh, it felt so good to lay down, you guys, after a day of literally being nonstop. I was nonstop today. My feet hurt, my legs ache, my back aches. Yeah, it's also that time of the month, so you can imagine. But anyway, now that I just rolled around on my bed, I have to fix it because it's going to bug me. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I will see you all in the next video. Bye.